Hey, you guys, it is Oasis of Healing. You're in the essence and presence of Oasis. It's about to be 2:30. Okay, I've been up doing content. I had to edit my intro for my videos. I actually did another video that I'm actually not going to post probably from some time from now, but I was in a moment. It was a ritual, and I know that I wanted to share it, but I needed to pre-record it. Let me fix my hair, because the last video I did, my head was like smashed, when you're like laying down. So I felt the energy. I was like, yeah, this is the perfect time to do my erotic video. Hopefully this is not too loud. I was like, yeah, I felt the energy. I was like, yeah, it feels good. It feels good. Yeah. But I was like, let me make some tea, because my voice was a little raspy. I was like, okay. So I kind of just threw some things together. I typically have like a certain regimen that I follow when it comes to my tea. I'm going somewhere with this, so follow, okay? I threw some lemongrass in there, some sage, some rosemary. I put a little bit of lemon with some honey. And then I boiled my water and bay leaves and some cinnamon. So while I was doing it, the message came to me. I was like, because I felt the energy. I felt a masculine and feminine energy coming together, but something was kind of like keeping two people apart for the time being. It felt good though. It felt, what I mean by it felt good, it felt natural. It felt warranted. Okay. The message I got was marination and exploration. That's interesting, right? I almost ate that sage. It wouldn't hurt, right? Now what I got with that message is two different things, right? When it comes to marination, when you think about it, and I got that message because I was allowing my herbs to sit for a certain amount of time before I poured it into my tea, not sitting too long, where all the nutrition from the herbs or the medicinal use that I can get out of the herbs to be completely out of the herbs, because I still want to put it in my tea. But when you think about marination, it sits, right? And the flavor, if you even think about food, you cook something that very night or for that time being, and then you put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight, and then you eat it and it tastes 10 times better. So I was getting that it can go two different ways. Okay, we're going to see what the cards say. But two people are being prepped to come together. And a lot of times we see and we hear these type of readings, right? And I'm pulling on this energy. And I sat with the feeling like, I wonder if this is coming from the masculine or feminine. It came from both, but more so the masculine side, because I can feel the masculine like watching someone, or like premeditating, or just kind of watching someone from afar, like not even making themselves known, but it's like two people can feel the energy, if that makes sense. The feminine energy is given more so like she can feel someone coming, but it's kind of like kind of getting a little restless and a little tired of kind of waiting for someone to come. I don't feel like this person's anticipating for somebody to come, but it's an intuitive nudge when it comes to the heart. There's a pull on the heart chakra, but in a very, very like patient and I don't know why I want to say promiscuous, because it's the opposite of that energy. So maybe the masculine energy is kind of pulling on the woman's energy, and that was what I got as well when it came to marinating, and especially when it comes to having intercourse with someone. A lot of men, not all, But a lot of men rush the essence of building up that momentum when it comes to arousal with women, because I guess blood starts flowing, and a lot of men don't know how to control that urge. You just jump right into it, especially when you're younger, right? You're not really experienced. But a part of exploration that I got from it was that when you allow things to kind of happen in a natural way, and you kind of just, we hear the go with the flow. But going back to making my tea, I was like, let me add some lemongrass. Let me add some sage. I just added a whole bunch of stuff this time, Typically, I have 2 or 3 things. I don't like to overdo it with my tea, but I was just like, let's go for it. And that's where I came up with exploration, like going on a venture or a voyage, and an unknown place or unknown territory, but it's warranted. It's meant for you to be in that place at that time. It's like destiny in a way when you're going to explore. And it is a part of expansion, that there's a part of where a part of you grows on a huge scale, or a huge percentage, when you do go to explore in a certain area. Okay, so it was marination plus exploration. So that's pretty interesting. That's a pretty dope combination. So I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. Like I said, before I got the reading started, I felt really good. It made me feel warm. I can feel like a masculine energy tugging. So I kind of felt like this person's like, get your ass over here. But more no, like this person's not saying it, but it's kind of like this person wants to embrace someone. I felt that. Like, it's giving me skin to skin. Like, okay, I see you, but I need skin to skin. Okay. So let's see what we get. Okay. I'm thinking about pulling from 3 different decks. I know for sure I'm going to pull from the Numinous Astro deck. Okay. Trying to keep astrology in the midst of this so we can at least know some of the signs, transits, maybe, just on a deeper level. I probably will pull from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Of course, y'all know I use this one when I do my erotic readings. And I will pull probably 1 card from the Romance Angels, because the angels feel like they are involved in this, okay? The angels feel like they are heavenly. They won't let me say heavy. Heavenly involved into this, okay? So this feels very magical. Y'all know I love pulling this type of energy. Excuse me. A little bit of rosemary. I need that one. All right, let's get started. Oh yeah, I might pull from the Twin Flame Confessions as well. This is by Queen Ella. She's one of my. I don't think she does tarot readings anymore, but she used to. Let me see what I feel guided to. All right, I feel this one. I'm gonna try to pull 1 card for each. We're at 8 minutes. Try to keep it under 45. I really am. All right. I split the deck and I see 6th house crack. Excuse me, my heat just cut on you guys. And I seen 6th house a couple of times. Mars, action. Okay, the passion stirring up. The passion is here, baby. I feel it. The sun, being, okay, body energy. Okay, where's my fan at? I'm glad I got my fan there. I already got hot. And it's funny because I had my sweater on, and then I had this on, but I had a bra. I can't do that because that's a little tacky, but I got hot really quick. I was like, uh-oh, I already know. Uranus. Revolution. Okay, I'm liking this energy already. At the bottom, we have opposition. Okay. Balance. And it says to relate, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objects, and calls out. Main word that stands out is discipline and manifest. Okay? And behind that, we have the 4th house roots. Okay? The family, home, background, cooking, Marination. All right, comfort, inner work, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenate habits, and I seen food with sex immediately. I don't know where that's gonna go. We're gonna see in something with house. Okay. So there might be a man who's dealing with a woman who's a mother, or there might be a woman who's dealing with a man who has a child. I don't know if you not going out or you just being always home. This person wants to maybe come to your house and do something with food, like eat and maybe, you know what I'm saying, have a good vibe, good food, good drinks. But it's giving me foods involved, more so like feeding. And I know that sounds like so cliche, but that's very intimate, and it just allows two people to feel each other on a deeper level before it even gets to that level. And if you actually try it, because I know only young people are going to listen to this and be like, try it. It's funny because if you imagine doing it with someone, doing that, like feeding someone a strawberry, feeding someone something, you'll find yourself laughing and giggling, and it just, that itself is a small proportion of like marination. Okay, just look at it like that. All right, let's go ahead and pull apart because that was from the bottom. I'm already moving fast. Look, slow down, Shay. Let's get one card, please. Thank you. I can tell I'm gonna really like this reading. My first reading that I did, oh my goodness, that was such a good reading. I don't know how that's gonna top that, but I feel like it is. 10th house, reputation, career, responsibilities, achievements, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, and the patriarch empire. Now, it didn't come out, but it flipped over. So maybe the careers, maybe two people focus on their careers. It just seems to kind of get in the way, or it might seem like it's not going as fast. Again, we have 6th house, craft, that came right back out. Look at this. You see? It says work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and methods. And then another card fell out and I didn't know, Capricorn, but it was in reverse. So we'll see about that. So the main energy is Capricorn. We just had a new moon in Capricorn. So maybe this is that energy. It says serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. Now, this was in reverse. Now, with this energy that just passed, is passing through, still here. For this to be in reverse, that's not the best energy, okay? Now, with this beside the 6th house, when it comes to craft, this is telling me that this energy is imbalanced. And you remember in the beginning, we did have, give me a second. It was opposition, I believe. Yes, opposition. And it said balance. So for this to come together, there has to be a balance within the work, the career, the home life. Give me a second because I'm going to find it, okay? All that incense in my face. All right. Opposition, balance. Yes. Relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifest. And what did I say? Was the 2 words? I said manifest and discipline, didn't I? Didn't I say those were the 2 words that came out that stuck out the most? Now going back to that energy, you're either have heavy placement of Capricorn in your chart somewhere. Look where you have Capricorn, okay? But this is just the overall energy. This was literally the energy that's passing through now. Details to your association with work, details to get certain done. So we have Mercury retrograde within 4 days. So might want to take these next 3.5 days to kind of get some things tied up, or things that are tied up. Get it, look at the details. Okay, let's see. I don't want to keep stopping. We're at 14. Let's go with the angel deck. I'll pull from that. Let's see. What do we need to know about these 2 lovers? These two energies that are meant to come together to create, to build, whatever it is that God has in store for them. What is this? What's the main energy? What's our starting point? At the top, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Look, there's a little angel beside them. Like, we see you guys. Romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Wow. Exploring. The word exploring. Okay. Y'all see how my readings be like? All right, let me stop. At the bottom of this, we have the moon energy. I've already shuffled these. Let's see what we get. I might keep these short and sweet because I'm going to start moving everything to Patreon. I'm going to give it maybe a year. We'll see. Charles. Someone, I don't know, Charles Barkley. If I'm not mistaken, he's a basketball player, right? Someone's big. I see a guy who's very, like, not big, but maybe you're trying, like maybe you're exercising. I'm seeing a man who's trying to get his weight up. I'm seeing a man who wants to be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, solid physically, or you're maybe already this shape or size. I hear a man saying he wants to get a girl thick, like he knows once he starts to, mess around with her, get involved in her. I said involved in her. I meant to say involved with her. Yeah, I said it. Involved in her. She's going to spread. She's going to get thick. That's gold right there. That's it. Have that mindset. That's it, plant man. I do feel like this person, this masculine energy, is used to being very promiscuous, because I said that in the beginning. I just said player. Boom, back at the top. But I get the feeling like it's like by default. I don't feel like you chose. I mean, we all make a choice, okay? We all make choices. But this is giving me more so like it just comes natural. You attract so many women, and you don't have to chase them. It's just something that you just, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Okay. I heard you dropped the dime on me, baby. You dropped the dime on me, and you're turning me on, girl. Guess what came out, you guys? Okay, it's like I told myself, can these readings get any better? And it's just like, it feels like they're getting better and better and better. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. If this ain't a match from heaven, I don't know what it is. I'm like blushing because, girl, like I claim it. When these two come out, it's just like I might clarify this. What else is there to clarify? This is Mr. and Mrs. Okay? This is the King and the Queen of Cups. These two know how to express themselves. That it's like this is the type of relationship where he's patient with her, like, but she's patient with him. So in his ways that he seems to be still confronting within himself emotionally, she's like, look, don't be too hard on yourself. Like he's like, and where she gets a little rowdy, maybe with the kids, or maybe overwhelmed with certain things, he's like, look, all you gotta do is just do this, just do it like that. She's like, that's them. This is also the best sex. Like when your emotions are deeply involved and you can be the King and the Queen of Cups. This is like when you're intimate with someone and it's that stare. It's like that. I'm not going there with y'all. But it's like that deep stare that you have with someone and you don't blink. but your bodies move together in such a like synchronized way. It's like you don't have to say anything for that other person to know exactly how you feel. That's these two people. Because he's all up in her breast, like, and then on the King of Cups, he's just like sitting there, and she's just like sitting underneath his lap. It's like the roles can be reversed depending on what's going on, and it's like these two people, it's like marriage energy, like. Oh, okay. They told me to look around the surroundings of the seasons. This looks like fall with the leaves, right? And then this looks like spring. So there's a difference between the timelines with these. Okay? It maybe there's going to be a couple of more months before you meet this person, okay? This person, it can be different things, but I'm seeing someone go out for drinks. This man offered like a cup, but like, hey, you want to go get some drinks? Like, let's go out. I think this person wants to see you in a setting where you get dressed up and see you maybe not intoxicated, but yeah, intoxicated, but not too much. I think this person just wants to see how you get with you a little bit. That's it. That's what I'm saying. He likes to play in hair as well. I see that. I really see that. And this person's very protective. Very, not overprotective, but this person can see more than what you can see. This person kind of looks at you like a little naive. I'm not gonna lie. This man looks at you like it's like, what precious. But more so like this person feels like there's a lot that you haven't explored yet, and they have, and it's kind of their duty to make sure that you're protected and that your heart is protected. I see that. All right, let's pull. Do I need to pull again? Let's get some more signs. I wanted to touch more on that Capricorn energy though, because it was in reverse. Okay, and we do need to get to that. We don't want to like skip that. Trine, flow, harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates. Gives, rhymes, supports, and indulges. This person, I do feel like this person wants to indulge with you. Emotionally though, like this man is not afraid to express himself. I think he used to be, and I see a lot of growth. That's the seasons as well. Oh, it took you guys some time it took both of you guys some time. Maybe for the female, this took you around, maybe you just wrapped up a cycle when it comes to your emotions and how you express yourself. Maybe you got put through a certain test to see if you were even ready to be in a relationship. I mean, obviously you passed, but that imbalance, someone's imbalanced. So that's what it is. That's what the imbalance is. Someone, not saying someone didn't pass the test, but someone emotionally is off a little bit. So this union won't come together until you guys are completely at a certain point where you're in balance within yourself, and then you can come together. All right. Because if one person's up here and this person's doing good, you know what I'm saying? You all the way up there. So it's like, this is your own lane, right? Male, feminine. In your own lane, you have to be balanced in a certain energy so that when you come together, it fits, right? That's the energy that is given. So we're gonna find out after I pull this card. We can get signs later. Let's figure out who this is, the female or the male that's off balance. It took me some time to figure out what that was, though. Maybe that was a part of the marination. Oh, it's the male. Straight off the back, that came in, and I like how clear and direct that is. So this lets me know, even if you guys do come together, you guys are going to have very clear communication what this is. The moon card here, working, yeah, family. Look, 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, the moon, and the Page of Swords. This is news that comes in. All right, and then look, 10 of Cups. We have the King of Cups. It's him. It's you. It's him. It's or you, because this is the energy that's like it's balanced. That's the biggest thing for this is that marination and exploration. So maybe the female is supposed to explore a certain part of herself, and maybe the masculine energy is supposed to marinate first, or vice versa. Maybe the masculine energy is supposed to marinate at this time or explore, excuse me, and maybe the female is supposed to marinate. So we'll see. But we have the King of Swords and we have the King of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Okay. The imbalance is coming from, obviously, we stated from the King of Cups. We know that the imbalance is coming from the masculine side because he came out, okay? But with the King of Swords coming out with this is telling me the King of Swords is very sharp on his feet. He doesn't take long to think about something because he's already got the wisdom here. He already knows. And if he does take his time to make a decision, it's for there's a lot of people involved. He knows how to manage 30,000 people. This is CEO. This is a man who can make executive type of decisions. But with this coming out with the King of Cups, this is letting me know there's an imbalance between his heart and his head at this time. And it's probably due because of past love offers that he's made to other women. Or this can be due to work, going back to this Capricorn energy that just came up. There might be something that you or he is at this time trying to balance out when it comes to his money, when it comes to his business. All right. And he's probably so used to putting his business first, which at this time, this might be necessary. Okay. Prepared. Corporate. Heavy on the corporate. Realistic. Authoritative and structured. All right, and badass, big on the badass. I'm also hearing like either you, the masculine energy, or women. I'm speaking to you, him. He may be having to put his foot down with certain men that he finds himself working with, or hiring, or putting underneath him people that he might wing, mentor, because this is big mentorship as well with the King of Swords. But it gives me the energy that because he's making these executive choices, his heart may be in reserve right now. But this in that Capricorn came in reverse, this tells me, hey, you, masculine energy, maybe you got to put your foot down when it comes to your business because this is maybe holding up this relationship coming in. Or maybe you're overly focused. No, I don't get that. It's not overly focused because it didn't even feel right when I said it. Conflicts with test. That's exactly what it is. There's a test that you have by masculine energy. There's a test that's here, and you're either repeating the cycle or you haven't integrated your knowing. And I feel that is what it is. There's something that you've learned and you missed it. You've missed the bigger picture or the starting point in this new way of reacting or responding to a certain situation that keeps coming up. And it's giving me conflict. It's something that you're having conflict with, a person, a place, or a situation. It is making me feel like it's related to work. Because again, that Capricorn energy was in reverse. And then again, this is the energy that we are passing through the moon phase. Okay? And why is this important? Because this is an energy that everyone has to deal with. It doesn't matter if you don't have Capricorn in your chart. This energy is here, and it's for you to focus and pay attention to and see where it is that it can affect you in. Even if you feel like it's not affecting you, it's affecting your surroundings, okay? But I feel like this is affecting you. And I feel like you do have a Capricorn placement. Again, and if not, this energy is here. It's here. Okay? So don't ignore it, especially if you see this. All right, let's clarify this Capricorn energy just to make sure. I seen the Eight of Pentacles back here, so I know. But let's just make sure. What was this Capricorn energy in reverse? And then I'm gonna put one more card and we're gonna go. Okay, because we're at 30 minutes. What was this Capricorn energy in reverse? Oh, I got a little dizzy at 1 second. All right, we have the Chariot on top. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Wow. This is very interesting because the Queen of Cups was out here. All right. Then we have the King of Cups from the tarot. Then we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the King of Swords. But we didn't have the Queen of Pentacles that came out here. So I asked what the Capricorn in reverse was. Give me a second. I feel like you're trying. This is giving me telepathic communication. I'm not even gonna lie. This is giving me that you're thinking so much about this female, you want to rush in. That and it's going all the way back to the beginning. You want to rush in, but this is not the time. That Capricorn in reverse is you want to make an offer, and it's not the time. That's what that is. Because there's things that you need to pay attention to in this time, so that in the long run, this can be a lot more smoother. Okay? But this Queen of Swords is someone who sets boundaries. She's been through a lot, so she has a lot of wisdom. Now, the Queen of Swords can mean a lot of different things. In this aspect with these cards, this can be offering something or a cup to a woman who's manipulative, because I asked what that Capricorn in reverse was. But I don't feel like that. I feel and I know I can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I can taste it. And this is a woman who's not going to allow you to come in and rush nothing. Not sex, not money, not how you handle her. And I feel like you can be a little impatient. Why are you impatient? Let's see why. Let's grab these. This is the last part. Why are you impatient? Working on insecurities. Insecurities with, you're impatient because you really want this person, but there's insecurities with, there's some insecurities with, I don't know if you even have maybe kids by another woman and that dynamic, or just, self-love, or just even how you think this person may view you. Maybe you guys have a past. Maybe you try to talk to this woman and it didn't work out, and you want to try to, spin the block in a way. For all this deep emotion to be here, it does feel new. It feels new, but like you guys know each other. It could be possibly, the other way around. Yeah, you feel like this person is going to reject you, but I feel like there's something, insecurities coming up with something with work or your job, divine timing. Okay, I'm going to stop after this. I've got a little lightheaded for some reason. Or maybe this person just makes you feel like, oh, I gotta have her. I just don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get her. All right. Yeah, this is exactly what this is. I can't stay away from you. This relationship is gold. Yeah, you've never met a woman like this. And it's got you very intrigued, and it's got you like, I gotta keep my eye on you. Look what came out. After this, I'm done. Tantric sex. You already know what type of sex. And men know. Men can tell how a woman talks. They can tell just her body language. Men can tell, I think sometimes. It's a little difficult sometimes. It's a little, exploration sometimes. But this tantric sex is, This is when both of you guys are very conscious and aware of what it is that you're about to manifest. This is using the energy wisely and not just up in it, just doing and going and just, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's that passionate and it's that in it, and it's that force, y'all are very aware of what it is that you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. Okay? This is a very intentional type of involvement with each other, intercourse. Evolving masculine. This confirms. This is you, my darling. This is you going to a different level on an emotional level. On an emotional level, so deep, you're scared. Oh yeah, because bottled up is here. These are feelings that have been within you for so long, but you felt like you couldn't express them, or you didn't even know it was there until you came across this young lady. And then, oh my mama, I look good, I look fly. That came out. So that's interesting. Yeah, you're covering it up with this, I'm good. You're covering it up with self-love in a way. Like, you don't need this person. Maybe that's the case as well, because this is bottle up emotion. And with that card, that's my confidence card when I made this card. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. And with all this moon energy here, I got a feeling that when you guys get together, I can tell you've either been studying. There's 3 to 4 different type of people here. You've either just kind of started the spiritual journey and you're learning a lot about yourself and what spirituality is to you and how that even fits in your sex life. 2, you're a person who you've been kind of in the game 3, 4, 5 years into it, and you've been practicing maybe with some people of tantric sex, and you found someone that you feel like you can explore with. And then there's like advanced and expert level people who have been doing this for a really long time and maybe didn't have a partner that they felt like they could actually do this with on a certain degree, or real expert with someone who has done and been and has done this and wants to show this woman some things. Like, you think you know something, but let me show you something. Going back to the beginning where the man was rubbing her hair, like feeling very protective over this woman. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop here. If you resonated with this video, like it, subscribe, put a comment if you want to. This is a really good reading. I love my erotic readings. Like, this is my thing because I tap so well into this energy on a deep level. Of course, oasis of healing. Not only do we do the spiritual healing, but the sexual healing as well. So I know you guys gained a lot from this on a lot of different levels. And I'm actually going to call it, I would say a night, but it's like 3 in the morning. Hit me up if you do want a personal read. I do erotic readings for personal reads too. If you would like to know what your next encounter would be, woman, female, or male, ladies. My advice, ladies, is allow yourself to open up. Okay, allow yourself to do something you never done. If you're always at the house, maybe you should consider. If you're always at the house doing your work, maybe you should go out, go get some coffee and sit. I just feel you need to switch up maybe your routine and how you go about doing things. Kind of put yourself out there a little bit more, okay? Because there's a wall up. The Queen of Cups came out, but the Queen of Swords came back out. And when I felt her coming in, she was putting up boundaries, safe boundaries, and you need those. But allow yourself to explore. All right, allow yourself to flow with it. Stick to what is connected to integrity, of course. Don't do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. But explore. Explore your options. Okay. My masculine energy, marinate. Okay. marinate and also explore your feelings and your emotions too. All right.